Greetings folks, it's Skiz Fernando. Welcome back to another edition of Pan Asian. And since we're kicking off a new season of the show, I thought it would be appropriate to make a recipe from a new cookbook that is out on Hippocrene Books. It's called Bengali Five Spice Chronicles, Exploring the Cuisine of Eastern India by Rinku Bhattarcharya. And Rinku, I apologize if I butchered your name a little bit there, but I gotta say this is a really great book. It's much more than just a collection of recipes. She's got a lot of information about the history and culture of this region, which includes Bengal and also the country of Bangladesh. And there's also a lot of great personal anecdotes, which is also very welcome. Now, one of the staple foods of this region is fish, obviously. And a dish that caught my attention in the book was for salmon in yogurt with fresh herbs. Now, one of the things I like about this dish is it has an ingredient that I've never cooked with before, which is fresh fenugreek leaves, which I got at my local Indian store. You can also use the dried fenugreek leaves, which Indian stores stock. It's a pretty simple dish, and it doesn't take that long to put together. So right now I'm going to show you how to make this dish in your very own kitchen. You ready? Follow me and I'll show you exactly how to get started. Alright, the first thing you're going to need is 1.5 pounds of salmon steaks cut into cubes, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger that's been peeled, 1 onion, 2 or 3 green chilies, 2 tomatoes chopped, 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 green cardamom pods, 2 cloves, a 2-inch stick of cinnamon broken into pieces, 1 teaspoon of sugar, half a cup of Greek yogurt, half a cup of fresh fenugreek leaves, which look like this, and finally 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. Alright, you ready to get started? The first thing we're going to do is to season the salmon with the salt and the turmeric. And I'm just going to mix that together with a spoon here because I don't want to get the turmeric all over my hands. Just like that. Alright, next I'm going to take the tomatoes, the ginger, the garlic, and the green chilies. And we're going to put them in this little blender cup and blend it. And we're going to get a nice paste like this. And now we're ready to bring this over to the stove, so follow me. Alright, once the pan is hot and you can see the smoke rising off it, we're going to add our oil. Just kind of work that around the pan. And then we're going to add all our dry spices. Here are the cumin seeds, cardamom, cloves, and the cinnamon. And we're just going to let those darken very quickly for about 30 seconds, okay? Just till they start releasing that nice aroma. And then we're going to add our tomato paste. start our tomato mixture. And we're just going to saute that very quickly. Make sure all these ingredients are combined. And we want to just keep this stuff moving so nothing gets burnt until most of the liquid evaporates. And you can see the oil kind of shimmering still. And now we're going to add our salmon, which has been seasoned already with the salt and turmeric, along with about ½ a cup of water. And we're just going to simmer this for about 10 minutes. Make sure everything gets well mixed. And just turn the heat down and simmer it for about 10 minutes. And while this is cooking, we can get the last component of our dish together over here. I've got the yogurt, which I've mixed here with the sugar and kind of beaten it up a little. And now I'm going to add the fresh fenugreek and the fresh cilantro leaves to this. And kind of mix it up. Like so. Now I'm going to take my yogurt and fenugreek leaf mixture over to the stove and reintroduce it to the salmon. And the author warns us to keep it on very low heat because you don't want the yogurt to go. So we'll mix this all together and we'll cook it for about another 5 to 6 minutes and we should be good to go. And there it is, salmon with yogurt and fresh herbs. Dish from Bangladesh here on Pan Asian. And I've just got a little bit of white rice here, which I'm eating the dish with. It smells great, looks great too. That is really good. Trying to let you know what this fenugreek tastes like. It's almost got the consistency of spinach, but it's got a flavor I really can't describe. It is very good though. And the sauce is excellent. I think I'm going to be cooking a lot more dishes out of the Bengali Five Spice Chronicles, and I advise you to get your copy too. My name is Skiz Fernando, and I will see you next time.